If you are tired of the same old company outings, or you are looking to seriously spice up a day out with the family, if you want to cause carnage without the cleanup, look no further than this outdoor oasis in northern Georgia.
America's #1 destination for driving tanks and crushing cars. The craziest legal thing your family will probably ever do.
Yeah, as you can see, this experience can be found at so-called Tank Town, USA. During your planned adventure, you can learn to operate an excavator, take a tank out for a joyride, and for an additional fee, you can drive the tanker and go car crushing. And if that's not enough destruction for your taste, you can add a machine gun into the mix and fire off hundreds of rounds. Wow. Todd Liebross is the mastermind behind this delightfully destructive adult playground. He joins us live. Thank you for being here. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, the short version is I needed a career change and basically looked around. I saw someone in Europe doing something similar and thought it'd be something cool to do and went with it.
What a departure. And run me through a usual visit. What can a person expect when they arrive to Tank Town?
Well, basically each reservation is your own. So I do all the customer service, so to speak. So you show up. If it's muddy, we put on some mud boots, and then we get right to it, depending on what they decide to do. So it's usually crushing cars, but it can be a whole host of things.
Tell me the feeling of crushing a car while driving a tank.
Well, it's fun. I mean, I've been doing it 12 years. I think I've crushed close to 3,600, 3,700 cars at this point with customers. And people always ask, when are you going to hang it up? And I say, well, when I quit smiling, going over the cars, that's when it's time to let it go. And I'm still fine.
It seems like these activities are really having a moment right now. I mean, in the minor scale, we have all of these little places popping up where you can like smash a vase, smash an old TV. This is really taking it to the next level. Why now? Is smashing things just the release that adults need right in this moment, in this particular era of time?
I guess so. When I started, it was we were kind of transitioning into the experience type of things to do, so to speak. So, yeah, people, it's an easy sell. Running over cars with tanks. I let people spray paint them, bust windows with a sledgehammer, and then we run it over. And then go shoot some machine guns if they want to do that. So yeah, it's easy to sell to people.
Is it hard to drive a tank?
No, it's very easy. My youngest is 15. You have to be 15 with the learner's permit. And I have had kids come out. This is the first vehicle they've ever driven, which I don't recommend, but we made it through. And my oldest was 91 with a cane, and he pulled it off.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty. It'll
be interesting when that teen takes a driver's test and they ask, do you know how to parallel park? And they say, I know how to do it for a tank.
That's
Exactly. Tell me why you think this has been so successful. What's the next step for you?
Well, I've been doing the tanks for 12 years. I added the machine guns 5 years ago. I do it all myself, so it's probably all it's ever going to be. But I've just kind of found something that works. People enjoy it. It's a great time. It's, everyone usually brings their family. I do a lot of course, bachelor parties, anniversaries, birthdays. So it's usually not just one person showing up. They bring the whole crew.
Anniversaries. So it's That's really interesting. That's something. And tell me, I know you talked about the limits that you need to, fulfill in order to drive the tank. What about the machine gun aspect of it? How does one do that safely?
Machine gun, it's just 15. So as long as you're 15 or older, you're good. And I've had plenty of people that have come out. They've never shot a gun before. It's the first gun they've ever shot, and we haven't lost anyone yet. So
knock on wood, Todd. Honestly, wow, it's really something to see, and a lot of people looking to pivot and looking to follow their dreams. And Todd, here you are, Todd Liebross. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.